Hello Malaysia, hello world. Apa khabar? Welcome again to ECM Talk. Today's topic is something not quite to anyone's expectation. Durian, the renewal energy resources. To me, and most of us, durian is durian. A fruit from Southeast Asia, famous for its large size, its thick and spicy shell, and most distinctly its pungent smell and potent flavor. An acquired taste to this fruit. Either you like it or you don't. The fruit tested and tasted to people around the world, with some liking it and others just faint, not about the taste, but its smell. Interesting discovery of this fruit to the world indeed. In fact, it is known as the world's smelliest fruit, and has been banned in some public places because of its smell. The custard-like fruit inside is so yummy. To me, that is. Durian and the energy renewal resources? Have I got the topic right here? Many countries count on coal, oil, and natural gas to supply most of their energy needs, but reliance on fossil fuels present a big problem. Fossil fuels are a finite resource. Eventually, the world will run out of fuel, or it will become too expensive to retrieve those that remain. Fossil fuels also cause air, water, and soil pollution and produce greenhouse gases that contribute on global warming. I have here with me Dr. Ida Farani, a lecturer from one of the private university in Kuala Lumpur, to share with us on this topic. Selamat datang, Dr. Ida Farani.
Terima kasih.
Yeah. I will begin with a few questions to you. Yeah. My first question to you, Dr. Ida.
Yeah.
How the durian peel or the durian skin can be used as fuel for electricity generation, and do you think all types of durian peel is suitable for this purpose?
Yeah, thank you for your questions. And let me go to the essence of the durian peel at the very first.
Please.
So, durian peel in essence is a agriculture waste, where currently waste has bring zero usage. Meaning to say that waste is a waste. And agriculture waste is basically part of the biomass resources, which then lead to the statement saying that durian peel as the renewable energy resources.
Biomass resources, one of the main energy resources.
Yeah, biomass is main, obviously, can be used. Basically, coal is basically part of the biomass resources.
Okay.
So from that, we can see that these types of peel can be used for renewable energy as long as it has been treated. So you cannot simply use the raw durian peel and burn it for generating a steam, because they are contain a moisture, which is, if you burn wet resources, you might not get to the higher burning efficiency, as well as it might basically create smoke. Again, then it's not good for the environment.
Create air pollution.
Yeah. So then what is happening, we need to basically chop the durian peel and dry it and then slice it and convert it to become the durian peel briquette.
Very tedious process,
Yes,
isn't it?
It is. But it is very useful in the future. In a case that we are running out of fossil fuel, but we have no choice to do this. So that from that briquette we burn it, similar to the approach of we burn the coal.
Correct.
So that briquette will be burned, and the heat will basically heating up the steam, and then the steam turbine will convert the mechanical energy to the electricity. So that is how it works.
Okay. Now, does it produce any smell, this process?
I don't think.
You know, we talk about air pollution, this one, you know, and What about smell? Smell can be another pollution, isn't it? I mean,
smell is part of the pollutions, but as far as I am concerned, the pungent smell of the durian is coming from the flesh, not from the skin itself.
Correct.
But I'm sure that the smell, because it's too pungent, it will stick. But throughout the drying process, throughout the slicing process, somehow or other, the smell is basically reduced, and when we burn it, when it is already converted to become a briquette, we burn it in a very air tightened boiler, which means that the smell, there is no way actually for the smell to come up from the burning area.
Where was all this discovered? I mean, durian peel as energy resource alternative.
It is coming from our regions basically, because we are the durian somehow king here.
It is,
so it started in Indonesia, where they started to explore the usage of the durian peels, because during the season of durian, they face a difficulty to manage the durian peel waste. So they came up with an idea of how can we upgrade.
Sorry, when you say they, who are you referring to?
The durian, basically, orchard owners, the durian sellers. So they have this problem on how can we discard this waste. So instead of discarding it, they choose to explore an opportunities to upgrade the usability of this durian peel.
Right. Okay.
So, but then they are not going straight away to the briquette, where they try to burn a raw peel first. But the efficiency of the burning is not to the point where we want. So that's why they explore another alternatives. How can they improve the burning properties of the durian peel?
I mean, besides it being a very tedious process, and obviously, by the sound of it, what you're telling me, Dr. Ida, cost is involved. A lot of cost is involved here, isn't it? I mean,
yes. Even if we are talking about coal, they are involving a coal, because coal is not coming as a coal.
Precisely.
They need to be undergone certain, conversion process in order for the coal to be established. So similar to this durian peel, but the problem, not the problem, the challenges here is that because they are too new.
Exactly.
So the capital expenditures for this new exploration might look slightly higher as compared to the established technology.
Okay.
But along the way, in the long run, I'm sure that the cost curve could be changed. They could be getting lower and lower, which is at point they will be at the same level of the current coal technology.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much of the durian peels is required to generate electricity?
That is very quantitative questions actually.
Exactly.
In a chemical perspective, durian peel briquette basically has the equivalent of a slightly lower heating value as compared to the coal. But in a way that to make it more representable, a kilo of a coal could be basically generating 2 kilowatt hour of electricity.
Okay.
So in a real practical world, the smallest power generation should be scaled at 1 megawatt size. So if we are talking about a year-long operations, we required about 5,000 kilogram of durian peel briquettes in order for us to run the 1 megawatt size of power plant.
That's excessive.
It is. It is. But then I'm sure that during the seasons, we have more than what we required.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see it all over, even by the roadside and everything.
By the roadside, by the landfill.
People just don't know what to do with it. They don't know what can be.
We don't really explore the alternatives
Precisely.
that is available for these resources.
Okay. Now, is the level of efficiency of this technology comparable to the existing technology?
We need to split this into two parts,
Yeah.
where the technology and the resources.
Okay.
If we are talking about the technology, I am pretty sure that we have a long history of electricity generations, no doubt.
Yes.
So
yes.
the technology is matured. The technology is basically stable.
Correct.
So we have no questions about the technology itself.
Yeah.
Now the second part is the resources. Is the thing that we still need more and more explorations.
Right.
So as long as we treated the durian peel as what we described, we need to dry it, we need to slice it, we need to mash it and make it to become a briquette. The performance of the power generation should be comparable as the coal power generations, because the heating properties are about the same. So there is no reasons for the Durian-based electricity power generation to have less efficient than the coal generations. Yeah.
How much of this has been made known to the world, so to speak?
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's put it into the perspective where this durian is only limited to our regions.
Correct.
Yeah. So we cannot make it to the European. They don't have durian, obviously, tree. So in this region, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Thailand is the active parties that currently exploring the potential of these durian briquettes. But most of them are still in the lab scale. They are still in the process of what is the best that we can bring up from this durian briquette. But in Indonesia, recently I got to know that they have established a pilot scale durian-based electricity power generations. But however, due to the seasonal factor, due to the intermittent resources and stuff, they are currently running at 70% capacity of durian briquette with 30% capacity of coal. So they need a supplementary from coal
as well.
in order for the power plant to basically run in the whole year. If not, then they might have only 3 months electricity, and the next 2 months they don't have the resources.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
okay. When is it expected for this to really go on full blown as one of the how shall I say it, the energy resources alternative?
Yeah. Looking back from the history, coal required about 20 years to stable.
Yeah.
So let alone for this durian peel, they started about few years ago, like in 2015, 2016.
It's quite recent.
Yeah. So let give this baby some time to develop. So I hope that by 2030.
Not sure whether I'll still be around by then. But
You should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give us an example of durian peel-based electricity generation in Malaysia, or maybe in neighboring countries?
Yeah. As I mentioned, Indonesia has one
Already. Okay.
In Malaysia, there's few university that is currently running a lab scale durian-based electricity generations. Because I'm sure that based on the observations, they are currently opt for either to change the durian peel to a briquette or to change it to the oil, which is then become somehow mimic the diesel.
Yeah.
So they are currently exploring the options.
I mean, it's obvious that looking at what they're trying to do, it would be good and business, isn't it?
It is.
For those who can see the foresight
Yeah.
of utilizing this as alternative renewable energy resources.
Yeah. But in my point of view, this if we are looking at business perspective,
Correct.
This kind of business could not guarantee you like hundreds, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of returns.
Okay.
You need to look at this in terms of a responsibility as a human to the environment, and as well as somehow it can be considered as a CSR project rather than looking at it from the perspective of business. You can make it as a business, but don't expect it to be like boomed as what the coal currently doing.
But then again, you can't tell.
We really
You
can't
have
tell because they are really at the very baby steps. But we hope that they can really make a business so that more and more people will basically interested to contribute and to join.
Exactly.
So the trend could be the same as what we have in coal, but it just like way back then.
Correct. Yeah.
So the progress will be same. The learning curve will be the same.
Yeah.
So let's looking forward for it.
Yeah. So let's wait and see kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, my last question to you, Dr. Ida. Besides durian peel, what else can be used to generate electricity?
Okay, so we are coming back to the agriculture waste.
Okay.
As long as those agriculture waste has a carbohydrate properties. For example, a sugarcane waste. Sugarcane is very sweet. Obviously, they have a carbohydrate properties in it. So that carbohydrate properties is the element that we need in order for it to be converted to energy.
Okay.
So sugarcane as one of the example, and I would say that these three trio should be what we are looking forward for. Cempedak skins as well as a jackfruit skins.
Or the pungent smell fruits.
Yes. And then obviously when you see by the roadside, by the store that's selling cempedak goreng, all the skins are just left there. So it is basically this trio should be becoming a good match for a energy resources in the future.
Yes, they have to look beyond just the fruits.
Yes,
in other words.
just the fruits. Because all
fruits,
this while we are considering the flesh, because we eat the flesh.
Mm.
Even the seed, we are looking forward for the potential of using the seeds.
I'm sure. Yes.
As a part of the energy resources.
Otherwise, you can see it being thrown out anyway, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, like people might say that seed is just a very small part of it.
Correct.
But we can't simply just throw it away because they have the properties that is very useful for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Renewable energy resources offer cleaner alternatives to fossil fuels. They are not completely problem-free, but they produce much less pollution and fewer greenhouse gases, and by definition will not run out. Solar energy, wind energy, hydroelectricity, biomass energy, hydrogen, geothermal energy, ocean energy are a few main sources of renewable energy and which we are familiar and heard being practiced in some countries around the world. Durian and renewable energy resources. We heard it from Dr. Ida Farani. Need to know more? Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to ECM. Edu Channel Malaysia. Dr. Ida Farani, thank you once again for joining us at ECM Talk. I'm Raja Shahrul signing off. Until we meet again di hari dan waktu yang sama minggu hadapan, take care and stay safe. Don't forget your SOP practices. Jumpa lagi. Bye.